Guys, can you imagine selling your only plot of land to buy a car just to take your new girlfriend out on the beach just because she cannot sit on a motorcycle? Makes sense, no? Because you have a problem. I mean, you've got this new hot girl that you like, and you cannot go out with her on a motorcycle. You have a problem you need to solve, but do you solve it by selling your most prized asset? That's exactly what Manchester United are trying to do with Mason Greenwood in the summer. Imagine swapping Mason Greenwood with all his might and glory. Never mind everything sentiment certain people might have about him, but swapping Mason Greenwood for Grayson Bremer and adding Juventus more money. So yes, we need a centre back. It's a problem we have, but do we get them by just giving away our most prized asset like that? Listen to this video critically. Drop down in the comment section and let me know what you think. United. There is a crazy speculation going on suggesting that Manchester United is contemplating swapping Mason Greenwood, our hottest player arguably, with Gleison Bremer, the Juventus centre-back. Now, whereas we need a centre-back, there is no doubt. I was recently here talking about this boy. I find this extremely insane and crazy in many ways. My name is Webb. Welcome to the United Hotspot. Here is a quick breaking one that is just coming in. So we do know that Manchester United, sections of Manchester United do not seem to be open to the idea of Mason Greenwood returning to Manchester United, which we get, we respect because of their hypocrite reasons. They feel he cannot come and play for Manchester United. Well and good, fair enough, we've accepted if that's what you've decided to take. Whereas we, majority of United supporters who may not have a huge say, like most of the guys calling the shots, are not happy about that decision. We are saying, okay, we can live with it. Now, what's the next plan? He's still our player, contracted until 2025. Let's sell him. But you hear stories of how much we are pricing him, and you're thinking, what exactly is Manchester United doing? They're rating him at about 40 million euros. That's about 36 million pounds or 34 million pounds or thereabout. That's how we are valuing Mason Greenwood in this day and age, in this market. At a time when we are broke and don't have money, that's our valuation of the player. Now, we come out here and bash that, and here is what they're coming up with, that apparently Man United know that Juventus have been monitoring and interested in him. Every club, anyway, every sensible club out there in football is interested in Mason Greenwood. Now, apparently, United is contemplating using him in a swap deal to get Gleison Bremer from Juventus. So we give them Mason Greenwood. This is the idea. Give them Mason Greenwood. They give us Bremer and we add them money. Now, guys, if that is not insane, with all due respect to Bremer, he's a good player since he moved from Torino to Turin to join Juventus. He has been a mainstay for the team. He has been playing so many games. Respect. He can be a good partner for Lisandro Martinez as centre back. Nothing against Bremer. But I don't think you exchange one of the hottest forwards in global football, a Ballon d'Or material, Ballon d'Or winning footballer, for some Brazilian centre back who can't even start for Brazil. I think that's disrespect of the highest order. How on earth do we even think about some of these things, really? How do we sell ourselves short like this? Is it that bad that Greenwood is a player we just want to offload with disrespect, with no honor? I mean, a boy we have invested in from the academy, and we are saying it's all profit. It's all going to be profit because we didn't buy him. What nonsense is that? What do you mean it's all profit? We should be getting the right amount of money from him. If we are going to sell him, if the plan is not to keep him at the club, okay, well and good. You people with your ill intentions, with your unforgiving hearts, or all you Mr. Perfects, it's okay, but we should be selling him for the right price. Mason Greenwood in this market, if we could get Mason Mount for 60 million from Chelsea with a year left on his contract, we should be selling in the next summer. We should be selling Mason Greenwood at nothing less than 80 million pounds. Nothing less than that. It should be 100, but because he has just a year left, maybe 80 million because of the circumstances is the least we should be thinking about. If we are going to use Mason Greenwood in a swap deal, it should be to get players like Antonio Silva, who are young and priced at 100 million pounds. Players like Joao Neves, I would listen if those are the swap deals we are looking at. But we lose Mason Greenwood to get a 50 million pounds rated centre back who can't start for Brazil? Honestly, I think for me, that's disrespect to Greenwood. And of course, he won't care now because all he wants is to play football, and he's probably also beginning to establish and accept the fact that he will not be loved like the way he was at Man United. He felt betrayed already by these hypocrites who don't want him back. But we should be losing him for a respectable fee. That's the least we can do. That's the honor we can give him. You see, if we sold Mason Greenwood now for the right fee, I don't think so many United supporters who feel like me, the majority of us, would feel so bad about it, because if the situation we're in, we need money to buy serious players. We will feel like we sold our treasure for the right price. You remember in 2009 when we lost Cristiano Ronaldo to Real Madrid, we sold him for 80 million pounds. That was paid up front, not in installments. It was paid up front on our accounts, and he just had to be delivered to play football. Now, even if Man United supporters were disheartened by the fact that we are losing our boy, we loved him, he was at his peak, we were okay because, man, we've made a record amount of money, we made a huge record figure, we felt respected. That we've lost this beloved good player of ours who has given us enough for a right fee. You lose Greenwood in a swap deal and add-ons for Grema, a 27-year-old Brazilian substitute. Disrespect of the highest order. I cannot back this. I think it is wrong. Whoever is thinking about this, and we know that apparently, I read in the report I read, suggested that Dan Ashworth is the one who perhaps sanctioned this, and the fact that now we have hit a sort of a stalemate with his move from Newcastle to Man United. Omar Berada, who has handled negotiations before with Man City, will be leading this negotiation. These Matt Hargreaves and John Matters of this world perhaps do not know what they're doing. They failed, I think, when they were trying to vend players. They failed to convince. I think it is mad. Trust me, we should be swapping Greenwood to get the hottest Barcelona player, Lamine Yamal. If we want to swap Mason Greenwood with any player, it should be with such a player like Lamine Yamal, the Barcelona winger, the senior-old kid, or Vinicius Junior of Real Madrid. Not swapping our hottest player, one of the hottest properties in global football, with Bremer. No, come on, guys. We need to be serious. We cannot just be losing players like this. What exactly? It's like, for me, and the pain is mostly about what message it communicates. What message does it send? Are we saying that we are getting rid of a burden? Is Greenwood a burden, really? Guys, the boy we were praising just a few months ago, he was the most loved thing at Man United. Is this who we are as Man United? Think about Kobe Maino, because Greenwood was loved like we love Kobe Maino now. So Kobe Maino makes a mistake, God forbid, next year, and we forget about Kobe and we treat him the way we are treating Greenwood, and we say we can lose him, we can sell him even if he has a contract, we can sell him for 20 million.